again, let me give you an overview of the course in the next few sentences. It is well recognized that geotechnical engineering is an engineering science, but its practice is an art. Foundations are essential interfaces between the superstructure and the supporting soil at the site of construction. Thus, they have to be designed logically to suit the loads coming from the superstructure and the strength, stiffness and other geological conditions of the supporting soil. With enormous increase in construction activities all over the world, the structures and the foundations have become very sophisticated, while the supporting soil has to accommodate these variations and complexities. This course and the textbook are aimed at focusing on the analysis and design of foundations using rational as well as conventional approaches. It also presents the structural design methods using codes of practice for limit state design of RC structures. This course has evolved out of courses on foundation engineering taught by the author, formerly in Indian University of Technology, Kanpur, India, and presently in Faculty of Engineering, formerly known as School of Engineering and IT, University Malaysia, Sabah, Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. Accordingly, the contents of the course have been presented in a user-friendly manner that is easy to follow and practice. The contents are as follows. The course presents the content of the textbook consisting of 12 chapters besides the appendices. The first 3 chapters present the engineering properties, tests and design parameters needed for the analysis and design of foundations. Chapter 4 discusses the conventional and rational approaches for designing different types of shallow foundations, including rafts. Methods of exact solution using beams and plates on elastic foundation approach are presented in Chapter 5. The numerical methods of analysis, such as finite difference method, methods of weighted residuals, that is Galerkin, least square, etc., are discussed in Chapter 6. Finite difference method for the foundation analysis is explained in Chapter 7. The design criteria for shallow foundations are presented in Chapter 8, while the actual design principles are given in Chapter 12, along with structural design details. Chapter 9 discusses the design and construction of deep foundations such as piles, large diameter drilled piers, pile raft systems, and non-drilled piers and caissons. The construction aspects and design of pile foundations are presented in Chapter 10. The principles of machine foundations design are discussed in Chapter 11. Chapter 12 summarizes the important provisions of RCC design, codes, and comparative features of commonly used codes such as Indian Code, Eurocode, ACI Code. Examples of structural design of shallow foundations are also given in detail in this chapter. The special features are as follows. Every effort has been made to include the background material for easy understanding of the topics being discussed in the text. Both conventional as well as rational approaches of analysis and design have been included. For example, provision of RCC codes, pile design and construction, vibration theory and construction practices, tests for obtaining the design parameters, etc. have been included in the respective chapters. Examples of structural design of foundations are also discussed in detail. Comparative features of different RCC codes relevant to foundation design are also discussed for helping the designers. Also, several examples have been worked out to illustrate the analysis and design methods presented herein. Assignment problems have been given at the end of the chapter for practice. The lecturer hopes that the online course will be a very useful resource for learning and practicing foundation engineering and design at undergraduate level as well as postgraduate level, besides being helpful in research, development and practice. Thank you once again. Good luck.